What up, everybody? It's your man, Bad News, Mr. 1985, Uptown's Finest. Welcome to another episode of Disciples of the Boom Bap. But this time we on YouTube, baby. Like I told you we on YouTube live now. My partner, Harris, go ahead and take it away, baby.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Harris. It's the second half of Disciples of the Boom Bap. Welcome back. New set, new things, same boom bap. You feel me?
Yes, sir. New look, new image, new everything. This shit look crazy. That's what's up.
Yeah, we trying a little bit. How you been?
I've been good, man. You know, trying to stay out the way, trying to stay lay low, you know, working, trying to. Yeah. Who's your week like?
Birthday week. Birthday was
happy birthday, happy belated birthday.
Yeah, it was on Saturday. So yeah, celebrated that. Didn't do too much, so I had to work, but it was all good, bro. You know what I mean? Show with the fam, played my game, and
you know that game. Tell everybody what the name of that game is.
Death Stranding Part 2. Right. That's what I will be doing once I get off of this. So yeah, you already know. So
what's up.
What you got? What you got?
Hey man, can I control this? Well, you can.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got a downgrade. Hold on.
You want the first topic?
I have Missy Elliott. Happy birthday to the one and only Missy Elliott out there. She turns 54.
50? Wow.
54, man. Shout out to Missy Elliott, one of the most underrated MCs and producers of the game. She's produced many hits and made many records, many platinum dope albums. Yeah, so happy birthday to her, man. Missy don't get the sign that she deserves. She really don't get the sign.
Crazy that she's 54 years old. I remember from the Gina Thompson verse, which was fire.
Yeah.
On to this hearing her with Timbaland, or you know what I mean, like not even just doing backgrounds for like Missy or Gina Thompson, but like her first album was so crazy, and every album after that was so crazy. I'm thinking that like one of my favorite songs was like
don't say Can't Stay in the Rain, though.
Nah. She got the song with Redman on there. She got a song with Eminem. Like she was doing her thing way back before, you know what I mean? Like people was really collaborating heavy like that.
I first heard her not on the Gina Thompson joint, but I'll take it back like a year before when she was on Jodeci album. She was on the Diary of a Mad Band.
The mic check 1 2 get
ready. There you go. Yeah, that joint. There you go, my man.
Mike,
you definitely know what I'm talking about.
Mic check. They was in the background.
Yeah.
Heavy. So part of the, I don't know if she was a part of the basement of Devontae.
She was. Okay. She was. Her and Genuine. They was. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they were.
Missy is a real one. She's still doing her thing. She went on tour recently, I think last year. Definitely don't need any more albums from Missy, but always a good vibe. So yeah, happy birthday.
And not to mention her many accolades, the Walk of Fame, the first woman to be inducted, the first female MC to be inducted to the Hollywood Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She just received inductee into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. Like she got a lot of accolades, man. She really did a lot of things, definitely. So happy birthday to the one and only Missy Elliott. And I'm gonna check that out.
Misdemeanor Elliott.
I'm sorry, Missy Misdemeanor. Missy Misdemeanor. That's a cat. She got two.
Get it right. He how Midi.
Missy Misdemeanor Elliott.
Yeah. All right. Next up, Raekwon. This is hot off the press. So earlier when I was prepping the show, this popped up from Stereo Gum. Never even heard of the website. Guess it's like a rock website or whatever, what have you. New album off of Nas's new imprint label. A part of the Nas albums. I think he's releasing like 7 albums off of his label.
Yeah.
So this is one of them. I thought Ghostface was coming first, but Raekwon announced that the Emperor's New Clothes is coming out. So it's supposed to have fellow Wu-Tang Killer B, Method Man's going to be on the album. Inspector Deck is also a make appearance. Nas is going to be on the album, as well as Ghostface. They said West Side Gun, Benny the Butcher, Conway the Machine, my Griselda.
All your people gonna be on there. Your whole squad. Your whole squad.
R&B singer Stacey Barth, Marsha Ambrosia are also featured on the album, and producers for the projects will be Swizz Beatz, Knots, Justice League, Frank G, and Road Start. He said so far there's no mention of the RZA producing on the album.
Thank God.
But
thank God.
Far, but yeah, salute to Nas, salute to Mass Appeal. They already dropped one album that we'll probably talk about shortly. Like I might as well just jump right into it. Boom.
Go ahead,
the Slick Rick album that came out earlier, like 2 weeks ago, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, Raekwon will be coming, and I'm looking forward to it. Who are you looking forward to from the selection of people that's dropping? Cause we still got a Mob Deep.
I'm looking forward. I was looking forward to Slick Rick. Slick Rick disappointed me, man.
Oh,
Slick Rick disappointed me with this album.
We might as well go into it. So the Slick Rick album, did you watch the movies, the videos that came along with it?
No, I gotta watch it. I didn't have a chance to watch it.
You gotta watch this. It makes you
tonight. When we get off tonight, I'm gonna watch it.
It makes you enjoy the songs way more, even the dance songs that are not that good. I mean, off the rip, you might got about three good songs, 4 maybe that you like to listen. You get it.
Right.
But I mean, at 60, like what are we expecting? I mean, he still look good. He still sound the same. Still got the same swag. You feel me? Slick Rick is doing it at his own high level, going by his own rules.
As only Slick Rick can do it.
Only Slick Rick can do it. Still doing the female voices, punching in and punching out. Yeah, man, he's the guy. He's the guy. But I understand why you might not have liked it though.
I will say this. He got 2 songs on there that I enjoyed. That's The Landlord, and the other joint is with Nas.
This one,
that's the video that you see it right here. That joint right there. That's a dope song. Other than that, I was highly disappointed. Highly. I was mad as shit. Fuck highly disappointed.
Gigs.
Huh? What'd you say?
You didn't enjoy the songs with him and Gigs?
No, not at all. No. Yeah, no. Not at all. But it definitely was a stellar effort. I will give it to him for him being 60, for him to have the resilience to go make another album, and definitely put forth effort. Slick Rick is a definitely staple in hip hop of the early days.
Yeah. Slick
Rick, Dougie Fresh, Get Fresh Crew, Lottie Dottie, The Show. So my hat go off to Slick Rick, but still out here rocking, man. Like for what he needs to do is him and Doug just need to get back together and make another album for old time's sake. That's what I'm saying. So back to the original question. Back to the original question. So I was looking forward to Slick Rick. I'm looking forward to the Raekwon joint, and I'm looking forward to. I said, who else was on it? Smith and Wesson supposed to be making an album too?
No, I thought it was Raekwon, Ghostface, Nas,
right?
Slick Rick, Big L, and I think Prodigy or Mob Deep. One of the two. I think it was Prodigy.
So I'm looking forward to the new Nas album, and I'm looking forward to Ghostface. Ghostface supposed to be making an album too. Yeah, and the Ghostface joint.
Do you think the Ghostface project? Because I thought that was coming out like the end of June, like right. I thought there was going to be back-to-back releases, but I feel like they put pause on that.
Well, if you think about it, he just dropped the album last year, which was dope.
Did you like it?
I love that joint. That joint was dope to me. Yeah,
it was in the MC Light category. Now I'm just messing with you.
Come on, man, you gotta stop shitting on Light, man. You gotta stop shitting on Light like that. But since we talking about hip hop, El Nino,
boom,
you know what I'm saying? It came out yesterday,
June 30th,
many years ago,
1998.
Yeah. 1998, man.
That's crazy.
Man.
So I was in college. Yeah, I was in college.
Yeah.
This had a whole rollout though. So Def Jam had, I think, if I remember correctly, had a whole rollout. Def Squad, Onyx, I forget who else.
Domino. Domino, because that was that West Coast shit.
It was a whole because they had an extra CD inside of this joint too. It was a survival of the illest. That's what it was.
I remember that.
Survival of the illest campaign. Def Squad, El Nino, this drop, Onyx drop, they joint. It was you got like bonus CD to listen to what the next thing was coming out. I do believe. So this was a dope album if you was a fan of those guys, bro.
I remember this campaign. So we talking 26 years ago. This album came out, bro. So that's a long time ago. But this is a classic album from 3 classic artists, which was E-Dub, Redman, and Keith Murray, which made up the Def Squad. So when I seen this, I definitely wanted to shout this out because this was a monumental album for them. This is like the first hip hop super group for real.
Yeah, like really. Like I was a hella Eric Sermon fan first, and then I got introduced to Redman, and then Keith Murray dropped, and all their albums was like Eric Sermon dropped solos that the Hostile was on there, Iroquois High Style and Safe Sex and all that. Then Redman dropped the first album. You like, yo, this crazy. And then next you know, Keith Murray with the Beautifulest. That album was actually good. His first album.
That was dope. Yeah, that was dope.
You know, the same name, so we liked it.
That year from like 98 to 2001, E-Dub was just banging them. He was just dropping them. He was everywhere. He was with everybody. I'm saying producing, features. So yeah, shout out to E-Dub and the Def Squad for making this El Nino album. This is the only album that they made, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I think I know Eric Sermon had another compilation.
But that was that like Sky Blue album with the Def Squad logo on it. I forget the name of it.
It was called Def Squad something, but it had like blocks, and it was
it was a block. It was a logo.
Not all those guys. They weren't they weren't prominent. They might have been on it, but it wasn't a great.
It wasn't a focal point of them. Yeah. So that was dope. What you got?
A little fun. So I don't have the picture, but Rick Ross is going crazy on Drake. Drake posted a picture of his abs, and the picture that Rick Ross posted was a picture of some bread rolls looking like abs. We seem to think that Drake was not in the gym, and it's no way that his abs are that defined.
Yeah.
We pay attention to right over here. I can't really zoom in.
You talking about on the left side?
Yeah. You got to be doing a whole I don't even know what that is. Like
Rick Ross
doing the side course, like you're doing the Rocky route. Like you can't get that.
Rick Ross is a hater, yo. Rick Ross has never had that. He's a hater.
Huh?
So that's why he hates.
I don't. But that looks kind of surgical. They said they got a process here that they will go and suck out the fat around the abs to make them more prominent. They also had another pic of Big Sean doing it too, was showing his abs too, where it doesn't look too compelling or real, to say the least.
Man, listen.
I don't know.
You know, people can get automatic bodies now. You know, they out here going to get abs and arms and stomachs and legs. Like
Kendrick said, B12, that's a fast one. Vroom, tell them where you get your abs from. B12 is the machine that they use to suck out the fat to get the abs.
Who was he talking about? He was talking about Drake?
We were talking about Drake then. Yeah.
Wow.
That's B12, crazy. That's a fast one. Tell them where you get your abs from.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah.
So,
and he's coming out with an album here.
Who?
The Snow Iceman. That's what it's called.
When is it dropping?
It just says sometime this year. They give an exact date. I presume it's probably winter. Probably make the most sense for that to happen.
You already know. I'm Team Drake over here, so you know. Yo, listen. Him and the party next door is tearing shit up right now. Yeah, you can't move the screen no more. You got moved. Yeah.
Team Drake.
Him and the party next door tearing shit up right now because they everywhere. I'm happy for the bull.
I haven't even still listened to that album. Just maybe the 3 songs that they put in my face. I have no qualms to want to listen to that.
I am about to go. I'm about to go listen to that whole album, cause real shit. This one is strong.
The bad part is the song that's out. You would think it was just a Drake song, or you would look for on his album. Party's put no promotion into this project at all. They're not even playing none of the songs that they got together. Just the one.
No. They got two. They got that girl. That shit. Then it's another joint that they playing on the radio now, where it's both of them on it, but they both singing on the joint.
Drake, he's selfish, man. Got on Party album, and not even bigging up his brother. He making sure the song that he had to hit for is the one they pushing.
As he should. This is Drizzy Drake, man. Come on. He's like young boy on the radio. I'm about to end this whole streak for the young boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to watch young boy out. So no. I can't get shit else on it. But where else can I go with this joint? Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Gotta stream up. Scroll up. Oh, here we go. Bam! Rock the Bells Festival. Shout out to LL Cool J, who just did the Rock the Bell Festival. I think it was the 28th of June, which was a big success. It was a lot of acts there. He didn't even get on stage, which I found was dope. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else got on stage. He did not rock one time.
Oh, he just was hosting it.
He hosted joint.
Like his radio station.
Yeah. So I seen who did I see snippets of? I seen snippets of Jeff. I seen snippets of who else? Onyx was there. Nappy Roots. I seen snippets of Exhibit was there. I seen his snippets. So all the snippets that I seen, the people that was there, they all was tearing it down. But the crowd was a little bit The crowd wasn't reactive. They wasn't. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't really reactive like they should.
When Jim Jones was performing.
What'd you say?
I kind of like when Jim Jones was performing.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was like that. Like, yeah. So that's when he was there, right?
I don't know where he was at.
Was Jim Jones wasn't there, I think. Well, wherever Jim Jones was, I know what you're talking about.
Summer Jam.
Huh?
That was like a Summer Jam thing. That
shit was horrible when Jim Jones was there. That shit was like crickets. That was trash truck juice. So yeah, it was almost like that. Reminiscent of that.
There's a lot of people on here.
Yeah, it was a big bill. We
Lots,
had
Jizza,
Juvenile, Lupe Fiasco, MC Light, Fabulous, Exhibit, Dead Prez, Lil Brother was there, Far Side, Paul Wall, Coochie Rap, Onyx, Buckshot, Smith & Wesson, Nappy Roots, MC Shout, Rock, Ed Lover. Then you had the the DJs, and you had Jazzy Jeff, you had Manny Fresh, and you had DJ Paul, J Period, DJ Scratch. He had a lot of people there.
This cruise is from October 27th to the 31st.
Right.
And was it what Bahamas? That Miami to Beamy, Bahamas.
Yeah.
You think it's like 2 acts a night?
It gotta be.
So they can stretch it out.
It gotta be.
Tonight's gonna be Little Brother, and then they say it's MC Light. That joint probably packed. The Locks probably packed.
Listen. I'm going on this cruise this year. I don't give a fuck. The last 3 years that them went, I haven't. This joint is in October. I am going. So when I seen this, it was the joint they had last year is what I saw the snippets of. But this year, I am trying to go God willing. This October 31st year, I'm about to put my bid in for my tickets, man. I want to see this.
Oh, they got definitely. They got Avion Crockett, to me, comedian, got Tony Roberts, who I love, and of course Lance Wood if Tony Roberts is there. Big Les, she's still around. Wellness with
Big my baby. Yeah, my baby's still around. You know what I mean? Big Les ain't going nowhere.
No,
Big Les ain't going nowhere.
This is a dope cruise.
Yeah.
You know who is with? Is it like a Royal Caribbean, a Carnival?
I'm not sure of which cruise line it's on. I gotta see, but I definitely want to go. They usually would say, I think it is. I think it might be Royal Caribbean if I'm not mistaken.
Gotcha.
Hey, listen, shout out to the one viewer that's on here. I appreciate you. Soon we're gonna be in thousands of views, but I appreciate whoever's on here. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
That via YouTube?
Yeah. Somebody. It's probably somebody on my channel. You know what I mean?
Nice.
I appreciate it though. So yeah, what you got?
Nah, that's pretty dope.
Man.
My guys are coming out. Can't wait. Stop it. You better stop it. You better stop it. That's so crazy that, bro, we have such opposing views on certain stuff.
We really do, cuz we really do.
The Clips is dropping July the 11th, everybody. July 11th. Mark it on your calendars. Get ready. Let God sort them out. The reunion from Pusha T and Malice. No Malice. Definitely can't wait. Definitely can't wait for the album to come out. They dropped the track listing. I'm even more intrigued. Track listing dropped. First song, John Legend. Second song, Kendrick. Third song, Tyler the Creator. Number 4 says "So Be It" Part 2. So the video is out right now for the first one, and not Slick Rick for the first one, and that's the one that everybody's going up in arms because he dissed Tyler, so forth and so on. But this is the "So Be It" song. So what would be "So Be It" Part 2 that they wouldn't put that on the album? Do you think that's like? Do you think that's like a feature that they like alluding, or he changed the verse? You think he might have changed the last verse and had the disjoint for the first song to get the video out, and then when the album come out, it's like a different version of it?
I mean, you never know what these dudes nowadays, man. Everybody doing so much extra shit just to keep you in awe and allude, like, of what's going on. So I'm waiting to see.
Pharrell's on the 2.
But I see who they ain't got on this album, who they need on here.
He don't got Hove. He don't got Jeezy.
I could do without all of them. They need to have Ab Lava and fucking Sandman on here.
Ab number 10. Inglorious Bastards.
All right. He ain't got Sandman on here. That's crazy. They need to get
my guy Stove God Cooks on number 9. Stove God Cooks is a affiliate of Griselda. Love it. Definitely looking for this song with Nas. Didn't think they have a song with Nas.
They got some good features on here. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like even the joints that say featuring Pharrell, like he might just be singing on a hook, or he produced a whole project. So I assume to see his name.
So when I ran into Ab Lava last summer, I ran into Ab. He was telling me that he was doing a lot of writing on his album. He's like, "Yeah, we working on the Clips joint now." So here it is. So I'm definitely gonna give it a listen. I was fucking with you. I'm gonna listen to it just for hip hop sake. You know what I mean?
You should, just for hip hop sake. They got a good interview too, where they were just talking about making the project. And
hey, listen to the person that just got on. The next viewer, I can't see who you are. We got 2 viewers. I appreciate you for getting on. I really do. Whoever you are, one love. I appreciate you.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate that, and we looking for it. I'm looking for it. To the Clips album. So next week. Yeah. On a Thursday. Be waiting.
That's what we doing.
Leaks. They said Leaks is out. The Kendrick verse, you can hear it now. I'm cool on that. I'm even cool off hearing the single again because I just want to listen to the whole album. I don't want to be skipping it because I done heard the song for a month straight. Like I'm cool off of that.
Okay.
So that is that.
So what else we got here? I think that's it. Hold on.
Nah, I gotta bring you got a couple more topics. I'm gonna bring them back on there though. But
all right, we still got the Lil Wayne joint. I want to talk about Wayne out because
well, you can't. I don't have a graphic up there for him right this second.
All right. So we gonna talk about Wayne. What did you think about the album?
I didn't like it. I didn't like the production. I thought the production was subpar. I thought his raps was still there. Honestly. I just think the production wasn't good, so you might not gravitated to what he was saying. I thought the Banned from TV remake was kind of weak. He might as well just borrowed the original beat and rapped off of that, like how he did Special Delivery. He rapped off of that kind of beat. I felt like that would have made more sense, and then it went to a trap sound. Right. And to have the guy that made Hamilton produce on the album, what made you do that? The elephant in the room. Horrible.
Well, I think the Rock the Bells joint that he did is dope. The LL Rock the Bells remake. I like that joint. I like that joint.
Then he should have used more of the sample.
But he was real vague. It was he really chopped that shit up vaguely though. I think he did a good job. Now, overall, the album, I listened to the whole album on the ride out the other day when I was working. And I don't even fuck with Wayne like that. But I will say this. Lyrically, the boy's still there, man. He's still lyrically there. I like the album overall. I think it's a solid album. I do think it's solid. People was grinding it up, saying it was trash. Lil Wayne and lost it. So that's what really piqued my interest to go listen to this album. I think the boy still got it. It's a dope album. It's a good effort.
Everybody
it's not the Wayne that they used to.
Now, why out of everybody?
But it is what it is. It's not everybody expecting it to be the Carter 1, 2, and 3. No, it's not. He's grown lyrically. He's grown like as an artist, so he's trying different shit. That's a good album, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Too many songs. Like I said, the beats, I didn't love it. Yeah, like it started off good.
Mm-hmm.
The sample, I'm like, okay, welcome to the Carter. Yeah. Welcome to the cool. Hey, the bells, I was like, okay. Then the next song, I was like, all right. The joint he got with BX the Plug, that joint cool.
Yeah, I like that joint too. I like that joint.
Yeah. The what was that Big Sean he got and Jelly Big Roll Sean. And
the joint with Jelly Roll I like a lot too. I ain't gonna lie, I like that too. The joint with Big Sean was put me to sleep. Big Sean just puts me to sleep, period, because he's a boring ass rapper. He talk like he rap. Like it's horrible.
Everybody use what's the boy name? Sting. I'm cool.
I like the joint, man. I like the joint.
Are you gonna like the Lil Wayne and watch next week? You're gonna tell me you don't like the Clips. Rolling Stone gave it 4 stars already out of 5.
What? The Clips?
For the Clips album. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I just don't get a big deal about them dudes, man. I just don't get it. I'm good. Never was a fan.
I mean, I like Wayne. And I like Clips, but anywho. Story came up about features. We talked Jeezy. Jeezy was on a podcast talking about different features that he would have been on and how he missed the boat. And ironically, he said he'd never been in the studio with Jay-Z.
I heard that. Yeah, I heard that.
I see that's kind of crazy. And he said like all the songs,
like 2 records together, some shit like that.
They got a lot of records together.
Yeah,
more than 2, maybe like 5.
Just cut the verses back and forth.
Or he called Jeezy and said, "Yo, bro, what you got?" And then he send him something, and it'd be a Jeezy song, but Jay get on it. And he said when he did The Presidents Was Black, he sent Jeezy, there was Jeezy's song, sent it to Hove. They performed it at inauguration, and then Jay turned the song off, put the instrumental back on, and then rapped his verse. And Jeezy said he never even heard it before. That was went back to record it. How gaudy, bro? We got he rapping the song live, as the feature, and then he go
That's
back.
Crazy. Like, yo, we gonna record this joint. That's what we gonna do.
Yeah, like you got the song. Yeah, this joint crazy. Where your verse at? I'm gonna do it live. I ain't heard it yet. That's cool. Watch this. But this is what he said about collaborating with Beyonce.
For Drunken Love for Beyonce.
Oh, wow.
Because I was on
Drunken I didn't even know he was on.
Oh, yeah. Your Hove called me. He's like, I took you off the song, by the way. I'm on there. I was like, I figured that.
Is there a Drunken Love version floating out there?
It's in somebody's drive.
Somewhere?
It's in somebody's drive. Tell B we need to put that out. You know what I'm saying? It's some vintage. Like, I've never been in the room with Hove. Only time I was in the room with Hove was when I wrote the Drunken Love version. That was a mistake.
Really?
No more. You came in the room, she's like, you got something for this? I'm going in. It sounded crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's her song, but I'm just trying to go hard. You know what I'm saying? He probably like, oh, no. We're not putting that out.
Would you want to hear a Jeezy Drunken Love verse?
I would like to hear what he said. Yeah.
So he says he goes.
I know it's better than you think I'm the shit. I thought those sisters myself. Come on, get that shit out of here, man. I'm trying to hear that Jeezy shit. Yeah.
He did say on Love in the Club with Usher, he heard rumblings that they was thinking about replacing him with Jay-Z on that song. And so he said he learned from his mistake of trying to go all like soft and be in a Drunken Love lane to just be him and be hard, be the same Jeezy that like everybody know him to be. And so he recorded a joint, and they leaked the song because they was afraid that the label was going to give it to Jay-Z. So Polo, he said Polo hit him up like, bro, 3:00 tomorrow, listen to the radio, watch. And he said, yeah, he leaked the song. He said, then Hove called him like, bro, I wasn't gonna come at you like that, bro. Like, you was good. You ain't had to rush and leak the song.
Listen, you gotta beat Jay to the punch. Jay be pulling some underhanded shit. You gotta beat that nigga to the punch, guys. I heard so many stories about Jay doing some backdoor shit to people. Like, yeah, so I don't blame him, cuz. I definitely don't blame him. So, bam. Do the Right Thing, my man. 36 years to Do the Right Thing, which is a classic Spike Lee joint.
hate.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You got bugging out, getting his Jordan scuffed by the white boy, going to the brownstone. You got the famous water plug park with the boy driving through the water plug. We got a famous comedian that came from this movie who's given us many comedy hits. Martin Lawrence starred in that movie, one of his first movies. You know what I'm saying? It's just a classic timepiece of black culture. Shout out to Spike Lee with Do the Right Thing, man, for sure. I definitely had to highlight this movie right here. This movie was definitely a staple in my coming of age, semi-childhood, adulthood, because I was like 19. I was 19 when this album came. I was 19 when this movie came out. 19. So yeah.
I know how old I was, but I know it made me appreciate Public Enemy.
I was 16. I'm sorry. I was 16. My bad. Damn, I was 16 when this movie was out. Sheesh.
Definitely made me appreciate Public Enemy. The nostalgia, the streets, water plugs, Mickey batteries. You feel me?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And shout out to no pause. Shout out to fucking Robert Harrison, Sweet Dick Willie in this movie, man. You know what I'm saying? Robert Harris was the shit in this joint. He was talking mad shit, but he was dropping jewels in this joint. So yeah, shout out. Dude,
I might have to rewatch this thing because I'm watching it when you're young. I bet like a million things just fly over your head.
Yeah. I promise you. I watched that shit today. Matter of fact, I watched this movie 2 months ago, and I was like, wow, they was talking some real relevant shit that's going on today. I love this movie.
And salute to Carlo Esposito, who was the guy that got his sneakers scuffed, came back to be like a great actor still to this day. He was in Breaking Bad as the bad guy, Gustavo Fring. He's also a character on a video game called Far Cry.
Okay.
He's a bad MF. Yeah. So salute to him too. Yeah, I think I might watch this movie again.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the white boy that scuffed bugging out sneakers, man.
Oh man, on my side of the block. Yeah, that's when Martin had a lift.
Brown snowed on my side of the block.
Martin had a lift when he was speaking back then. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Martin had a bad joint. I don't know if that was for the movie or not, but his joint was bad. That joint, cuz bad. Yeah.
Salute to Spike Lee, man. I was rooting for Spike. I was rooting for Spike and his Knicks. And I just wanted him to, he spent so much money over the years on Knicks tickets and never got his recoup or his full due, and they end up not making it.
I think that was the closest he's gonna get, man, in his lifetime. I hate to say it.
Busta Rhymes redid a song talking about the New York Knicks. Yeah,
trash. That's really trash, dog.
He put it out. He should have put it out when they was on a run, and then maybe
he was on a run. Yeah,
put it out when they in the like 2 days. They had 3 more games to play before they end up losing.
It was horrible. It was horrible. I'd be like, yo,
New York Knicks,
record that shit and put it out for their next run. If they run next year, let that shit rock next year, man. Busta just irks me for some reason. I don't know what it is about Busta Rhymes, but he irks me. I don't know.
Now he irks you, or he irked you before?
He irks me now. Like, really, he does. Like, I don't know what it is with the boy. Like, they show all these videos of him snapping on people, like pushing people out the way. They wouldn't let him in the club like 2 weeks ago. He got no interest in the club. They didn't care who he was. He cursed everybody. He cussed the bouncers out. Like, he was just snapping on people. So I think he's going through a midlife crisis right now.
Busta got too much estrogen inside of him. But he did bring out he was on stage performing the other night, and he brought out Rod Digger.
I seen that.
And he brought out Papoose. And they had
I've seen that.
A great thing. But yeah, he like I said, getting older, he might got a little bit of estrogen in him. I don't know.
Something going on with him, cuz he's snapping. He be cursing girls out, all types of shit. So yeah,
but really quickly, for the Knicks, I saw that they were thinking about maybe getting Dawn Stanley to be the head coach.
That'll be a good move.
They were talking to her. Now, if that happens, she'd be like the first female coach of the NBA and black.
That'd be a good move, man.
That'd be kind of they would not like that. They ain't going for that. The dudes on the team, I'm like, oh hell.
That would be a good move though, because she's a hell of a dope coach, man. She definitely is. She probably get them a championship.
Get them somewhere. Yeah, get them somewhere. Yeah. All right. What I want to talk about really quickly. So on the Fat Joe and Jada, podcast, they were going through. Well, they didn't even go through because soon as they start talking about the list, Jada wasn't trying to hear it because he wasn't top 5 dead or alive on the 50.
What they got Jada at? Hold on, I'm trying to see. Hold on, what they got Jada at?
All time.
They got Jada at 8. They got Jada at 16.
So
wow, I know he was hot.
He's like, bro, they know what the list is when it's time for me to get hot. I don't even pay attention to these lists. That's just somebody's opinion, but they know what I do when I get down. List is kind.
So did they have Fat? Did they have Fat Joe above him? Where Fat Joe at?
Fat Joe is number 31. And not to mention is he 31. They're trying to be politically correct. They cut the word fat out.
I just noticed that. You can't say fat now. Come on, man. Stop it.
Should it say obese Joe? Should it say a little bigger Joe?
You say Big Joe? Joe with a little weight Joe? Like, did they really blank out the asterisk, the A and the T? That's crazy.
Too much, not lean enough Joe. Like, that's crazy.
That's real crazy. They getting ridiculous.
Asterisk Joe.
That's crazy. Now you can't say fat. Come on, man. Come on, son.
If we're looking at the list, right? The top 50 of all times, according to Complex, bro, like Biggie is above Jay-Z. I'm gonna just say that for new.
First of all, I can't believe they got Jay-Z as number one. Number one. Like, that's first and foremost.
I mean, I would probably, because I'm looking at this for the first time, it'd be Biggie first.
And this is your top 10. What you're saying?
I mean, I just don't think Jay is one. I think Biggie is number one. I mean, Nas is probably a better rapper than Jay-Z, but
no. Nas is a better MC.
Like, yeah,
Jay-Z's
like
a rapper.
Yeah, he's more like popular last year.
Yeah.
I may just switch the two. I think I like Biggie way more than I like Jay-Z, but I like Jay-Z a lot, but I like Biggie way more. But then they got Rakim, and they got
first Rakim need to be number one first and foremost. How the fuck they got Jay-Z over Rakim? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
So
who be making these lists?
So Rakim over Biggie.
Rakim over Biggie too. Fuck yeah. Rakim is the god. Rakim is the father and the guy. All right, so hold on.
Is that out of respect?
My man is number 5, so we're gonna rearrange this motherfucker. We gonna do. They got Big L at number 5. Fuck out of here. So that's the list. We got Ron. I got Ron over L lyrically.
Bro, they got Cardi B. They got Cardi B over Raekwon, and she don't even rate.
Crazy. I got Ron, L, Nas.
Bro, this is crazy. They got Pop Smoke on there at 27.
Who? They got who at 27?
Pop Smoke. Welcome to the party.
Why the fuck is he even on this list?
New York rappers of all time, but he's over Styles P. And bro, and the Genius, the Jizza, and over Fab.
First of all, why is Ice Spice on this list?
Bro, how is Cardi B over Fab? That's crazy.
They
got Reverend Run on here by himself. Are they
got
kidding?
They got Rev Run on here.
It just say Run 23. Nah, bro. I've listened to a Rev Run album. They're not good. I get it from the group.
Running shit without DMC and Jay. And that's my squad. But no.
This is crazy. Kim,
damn, Sean Price is number 42. Q Keith, Ja Rule 37. What the? Come on, man.
Look at that greatest rapper, Jim Jones. Dang, man. How he get 45? They must have got him and Nas number messed up.
Hold on, wait. So Jim Jones is definitely under Cameron. Where Cameron at? Hold on. Is Cam on this list?
Yeah, Cam is at 17.
Oh, all right. So okay. Jules Santana didn't even make the list.
Bro, but they they got Diddy on here, but he ain't too far away from Styles P. That's insulting. You go Styles P, then you go Biz Markie, then you go Diddy, then you go Pharoah Monch. So Diddy's a better rapper than Pharoah Monch.
Yo, whoever made this list, whoever made this list could be a white boy sitting out in the cabin in the cornfield somewhere, just like this. I got it. I'm gonna turn to listen, and they let him rock with this shit. This is crazy, man.
Bro,
this is disrespectful. I hate these.
Melly Mel is better than Styles P and Pharoah Monch.
Hey, listen to the third person that just joined the live. I appreciate you so much. Subscribe, smash that subscribe button, and pass this podcast on because we on here. Disciples of the Boom Bap. I appreciate all 3 watchers. I appreciate you. All 3 views.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
This is kind of crazy.
It's disrespectful, man. It's disrespectful.
I don't want to. Yeah, this is kind of crazy.
It's
Cool Keith, Ja Rule, MC Light, Noriega, Cool Mo D. Yeah, bro.
They got Mace at number 28, Method Man at 21, Most Def at 18. They ain't even got Cool G Rap on this list, do they? No.
Is he from New York?
Yeah. He from Queens.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. They do. He number 30. All right, I was about to say. You can't have a list without Cool G Rap, Rakim, LL, and KRS-One. They got to be on here. All right.
Yeah. Pop Smoke should be next to Ice Spice. He shouldn't be always.
Yeah, Pop Smoke should be 51.
I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah, that list is crazy. That list is
disrespectful, baby. Disrespectful.
All right, let's keep on. Your topic is keeping with the disrespect.
Bam!
I didn't do it.
They asked him. They asked him a question, didn't they?
I didn't do it.
If we take Nas, aside from lyricism, what else does he influence?
And he bugging.
Sold a lot of records.
I just don't think you can compare
It's 2 different
the
things.
golden era when hip hop was just getting brewing. Like when hip hop was just getting brewing, that's when Biggie, Nas, and Jay was like really like.
And they also were spending millions of dollars on marketing money that even if an artist went platinum, he still didn't recoup.
Exactly.
Because they spent so much money on marketing and blowing. I'm an independent artist. Let's not forget that.
Mm-hmm. But do you think this way because you was a part of the Dipset and because you was a part of a group and maybe Nas just been solo, people take credit from being inside a group and not being solo from the beginning?
Whatever happened and when we did before, that was just us being combative and people just trying. I mean, but now it's just like I'm where I'm at. I'm at the apex of what I do. You heard? So I'm talking about currently.
They not hearing you when you say that.
What you're stuck on is sales, cool. You heard? There's a lot of people that sold more records than me that are also not around anymore. From whatever you painted the picture to me to being a hype man, or he wasn't the best rapper, or he just started to get whatever you want to narrative you want to paint. You still got to listen to me talking to you right now in 2025. What I did for Nas probably never been done for him in his life. He's never been that viral at all, ever. Ever. He's never been talked about like this ever in his life. The
Have you spoken
semantics
to
of
Nas
it.
since the whole thing?
Nas.
Okay.
I don't know Nas to have a conversation with him. You don't have a conversation, we can have that too and shit like that. You dig? Like, I don't really care.
One thing I
about
did see you do, I've seen you do this in Say Less, I've seen you do this in the studio. You'll pull out the 100K and say, who won it? It's up. Who want to go?
100%. I ain't got 100 on me now. I got like 40, 50 on me.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's right. You can come get this right now, nigga. Right now. Any one of you
The
niggas,
real
you heard?
verses.
Right now. And it ain't a money thing, but this is here. You heard? If you want to get busy, it's a money.
Jim Jones is out of his mind.
Go ahead, sing a piece, man.
The delusion. Jim Jones album is the last album was okay. Didn't love the production by Heatmakers. Yes, he's out in 2025, but he is not the most relevant rapper there is. Point blank. And for him to compare himself to Nas is kind of crazy, like influential. Nas not caring about being viral. He was already viral when he put 6 albums out in the last 2 years that were all really good at a super high level. His album is still regarded as one of the top hip hop album. They always say like one of the best or one of the. It's literally like I don't want to say the blueprint, but it's like the blueprint. Like everybody speaks on this one album, and he's still touring off the first album, doing orchestra bits off the first album. Like they reading about it, they talking about it. He had Premiere on there. He had a bunch of I can't even, bro. The producers that were on the album still highly regarded. But people look at that album as like one of the best hip hop albums ever. Yeah. And they say one of the best, but it's really in the top 3 that people would say like give me your favorite or the best hip hop album that was ever made, they'd probably say Illmatic, point blank. Everybody will. No one's naming any of the Jim Jones albums, even if they know the title or know any songs besides Ballin'. Like, man, get out of here. You get me tight.
So I will say this about Jimmy, man. Jim Jones' work ethic is phenomenal. Now, I wasn't a Jimmy fan until 2004 when he dropped that Harlem, that album. That album, that's when I got hip to Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy's delusional. He is. Because there's no fucking way that you can ever say that you can compare to Nasir Jones. Like, really. Like, there's no way possible. You got one hit that you're really known for. And like you said, yes, you are relevant in 2025 because you're so busy. You know what I'm saying? And you just
pop champagne.
That's it. And the shit that you did with Dipset, I give you that. The shit that y'all did as a collective, I give you that. But like you said, resorting back to the Nas album, Large Professor,
yeah,
DJ Premier, Les, Pete Rock, Q-Tip. Collectively, that was the first hip hop album to have production like that by a group of producers, because everybody always stuck with the same producer up until that point. And I know because I was there. You know what I'm saying? So for him to break that chain and for that album to come out and they molded that album to a perfect piece of clay, and that is, in my opinion, other than Life After Death, because that Life After Death is something. That's a cinematic masterpiece. But Illmatic is one of the best hip hop albums ever created in this culture.
Yeah.
By far. So he bugging. That nigga bugging, cuz. He's bugging. And I fuck with Jimmy all day, but he'll never be on Nas status, like ever be on Nas status.
Even on the business acumen side of hip hop influential, how influential you are. Bro, did you see Nas put the whole concert together last year to represent hip hop? Like for the 50 year, yeah. How many old school acts to new school acts that he put on, the label that he's putting on for, he started the Legacy Act. Him coming back and doing an album with Hit Boy made older Legacy acts be like, bro, I probably could still do this too. Let me go ahead and do my thing. A slew of people coming out still from LL coming back for, like
Smith and Wesson,
Redman, Bust Again,
Rakim, everybody.
Yeah, everybody's coming back out again, making a resurgence. Like, you know what? I can still do me and come out with an album. Exhibit, who ain't had no, like people are dropping, not because of Jim Jones and his belts that he was rocking and the jeans and you dig, and he the weatherman with the swag and the chains.
Yeah, Jim Jones is delusional, man. That nigga, he's bugging. He really is. He's really tripping, cuz. I just seen a post of him on Instagram. He was riding around on one of them little scooters our kids used to ride around on back in the day, the skate joints.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was doing, but it's like he's just creating shit for clickbait. Like he's just doing any random shit just to get traction. And that's sad, man. Like, boy, like 50, like nigga, like come on. Like you the major mark in hip hop. Go open up a camp, go open up a school for hip hop, go be a mentor or something. But what you're doing now is not cool, cuz. This is not. It's like you a draw box at this point. And that's my man, but it is what it is. Shout out to Jim Jones, shout out to Nasir Jones, man. Keep Jim Jones and Nasir Jones. Wow. Imagine that. But yeah, shout out to both of those acts, man. Both of those MCs, hip hop producers, MCs, whatever. They definitely made a staple of my life. Like I said, Jimmy is dope. Don't get me wrong. Like I bang Jimmy music. I check out everything that he drops. But now, I don't know. He just thirsty, I guess. I don't fucking know. He bugging.
All right, what we got? One more.
Jimmy, you bugging.
We'll talk about
we got the Diddy crowd coming up close. You got to scroll across the board.
It's coming to a close. They said they are deliberating on out of the 5 counts. They've deliberated on the first, the second, third, fourth, and fifth. Yeah, and don't know what to do about the last count, which is the RICO.
I think he's gonna beat this shit. I think he's gonna beat it. Now, if anything, I think they're gonna charge him for the abuse, which I don't even think he should be charged for that, because when the shit happened, she didn't report it. She still stayed with him after that. But if anything, he gonna get banged for the abuse. But the drug trafficking and the drugs and all that shit, the amount that he was trafficking and people was getting for him was way too little to say that it was drug trafficking. It wasn't kilos, it wasn't pounds. Like They really just trying to stick ball with anything. So I think the lawyers is good enough to really like smooth this over. So I mean, if anything, he might get time served or whatever. I don't think he's gonna do no 30. I don't think he'll get the R. Kelly move. I don't think he's gonna get the R. Kelly move because I don't. But
we will see. They go back to court tomorrow to deliberate some more. Both sides said they want the jury to not keep coming back and forth. Let's deliberate, figure out what we got going on.
Yeah.
And in the Puff news, Justin Combs put out an album, or King Combs, produced by Kanye West.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out too. Definitely.
And the production is not bad. It's actually
you listen to it.
Yeah, I listened to it. It's like 7 songs. It's okay. The production to me is better than the production that he's done on the last 2 albums, like the last 2 Vulture albums and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Production is cool. I'm like, okay, Kanye, sampling, the beats is cool, it's not crazy, but King Combs can't rap. So that tarnishes.
His pop couldn't rap though. Like, come on,
an instrumental album. Yeah, he sounded like that he was around a lot of guys that rapped and he wanted to do it at a high level, but just couldn't. Yeah, so the rap.
So let me ask you a question. Why you say he can't rap? Like, why you say that?
He don't have a feeling. The feeling is gone. I don't even know what to say. It sounds like he reading, but he just don't have a feeling. Like he don't got the like.
There's no passion in it. It's no passion.
Passionless.
I got you. But he always rapped like that. Even as a kid, though, he always been like that.
And I feel like the other albums he had more energy. Maybe because he's going through a down time, but he's trying to spin his pop's court trial and get some clicks and put the album out in the same token. But I was surprised that Kanye did I'm like, Kanye West production. Okay, I was in that. Kanye West. They did the whole album?
The whole
album. Quickly. And it came out with no fanfare, nothing crazy.
That's dope.
So, but yeah, we are waiting for Diddy trial to see what happens. And I'm waiting for the Clips album for next week.
Yeah, you waiting for the Clips. We're gonna do a review of the Clips album. So I'm about to be bow, popping these shots.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Once again, shout out to Missy Elliott too. Happy birthday once again.
Happy birthday to Missy Elliott. So yeah, man, that's our time, cuz that's close to an album. We rock that out. So, you know, I am your man, Bad News, Mr. 1985 Uptown's finest, the best that ever did it, the spirit that's best enough to get signed. We are here on YouTube now, Disciples of the Boom Bap Podcast, one half of Disciples of the Boom Bap. Take it away, Harry.
And I'm the other half of Disciples of the Boom Bap. Check us out next week with another episode. Disciples. New stage, new viewers.
You hear the music, the new music in the background. This is the theme song to the Disciples of the Boom Bap, produced by my man Eric. You know what I'm saying? Disciples. Yes. And we will see y'all next week. Y'all stay prayed up. Peace.